Welcome to this bonus segment where we're going to introduce you to a little hidden gem, Urban Farms Coronado. Check it out.
Urban Farms, what we do here is basically we do farming with a controlled system. Okay, so it's a controlled environment. It's not only just hydroponic, but it's also controlled environment. It means that our plants grow at the optimum weather they need for optimum growth. So what we do here is start off with the water from the city. What we do is we filter it out first. First thing we do is we filter everything out from the water. First for sediment, and then we move on over here to reverse osmosis. Okay, so we do RO water that goes through UV light. So our RO water over here that we store is reverse osmosis with UV water. It means it's sterile. It means there's kills all the spores. It kills the bacteria that goes in with the water that's coming from the city. So from there, this water means it has nothing in it. It's pretty much distilled water. So whatever this water will have next is pure nutrients. That's what we take this water and we take it to these two tubs right here, 50-gallon tubs, and we'll mix. And here we do our mixing. We add soluble nutrients, means fertilizers, into the water, and we measure something called electrical conductivity, which means the more salts you have, the more conductive you have in the water. That means we want a particular measurement that suits for the proper nutrition of our plants. So we have a recipe that we do here that is intended for a certain amount of water, and then we pump this nutrient system to our NFT nutrient main tanks over here. So let's go in this direction here. So let me point out right here, NFT nutrient main racks. So this goes, our nutrient water gets pumped out from here directly to the grow rack that's in the other room that we saw, that you saw earlier, or maybe you're going to see now. So here we have the EC value, for example, that we look. There's a nutrient. Maybe you want to do a close-up. We carry it around 2.3 in EC value. That's our conductivity. We measure pH values. It's about 6.3, 6.4 maybe. There's a range that is appropriate depending on the type of plants that you're growing. And one more thing we actually do measure here is this is the DO, or dissolved oxygen. So we add oxygen to our water by misting it, okay, just like they do in the water filtration plants, where they aerate the water to make it get rid of the anaerobic bacteria and other properties that's better for the water. It keeps it nice and healthy in there. So this water goes directly to our plants. Okay, as they get pumped out, so up out there. Let's go work it out over there. So let's go down here and show you through the window. As you see, we have our grow racks here. And maybe I can open this up for a better view. See how we have our grow racks here. We just harvested that side today. We'll be talking about that in a second. So we have romaine on the top rack. This is vertical farming. We have romaine. We got kale. We have red butter lettuce. We're growing also arugula, and we're doing microgreens as well. I'll show you that in a second. So what's important here is this is vertical farming. We pump the water to the top rack. Each of these are 4 racks. In the top rack gets water feed, and that water actually goes by gravity to the rest of the racks. And then it gets pumped back to the reservoir that we saw earlier in there, okay, with the nutrient in it. So what's happened is that we're recycling the water here. So we're saving water. Water does not get seeped into soil, does not get lost, and our nutrient doesn't get lost. You don't lose money on fertilizers, which is one of the issues that's going on right now in the world, that people cannot buy the fertilizers because it just goes to waste, right? It goes right through the soil. So we get this system, and it's controlled. We keep our room here is closed. It's air conditioned, okay? We keep it around at 20 degrees Celsius. We also allow for the carbon dioxide inside that room at a particular level, so we increase the photosynthetic, the carbon intake for those plants so they can grow better. We also keep all the other parameters we saw earlier, like the pH, the EC, the amount of nutrients that they have. So it's important, as you see, maybe if you look at in here, there's on this side, maybe at an angle. I'm going to show one there, please. Angle there. There's an intake right in here. Intake is away. There's an intake in here. So when there's a sensor right in here in the room that senses the amount of carbon dioxide there is. So our controller measures the amount of, there's a bandwidth, and if it goes under the bandwidth, this kicks up on its own. So the carbon dioxide, there's a burner on the other side of this wall that turns on, and it feeds all the carbon dioxide in here, so it's at a proper level. So we have good carbon dioxide. We keep it at 20 degrees, which is the highest photosynthetic temperature, the best optimum temperature for photosynthesis we have. So we keep here as like a sophisticated, perfect environment for our plants here.